Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game two of this King of the Hill. We have the Kings, option 12A, versus a new challenger who I'm just going to call Meow. Uh, MIAO. Someone feel free to pronounce it how you choose. Joining me for this and the next game, as my understanding is correct, is CB Hickey. How you doing, Hickey?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Hoping for more exciting games. Just a note before we charge into this next set is that the winner of the King of the Hill, the longer they're on the hill, the more bans they lose. So it'll be interesting to see how that factors into what kind of strategies they do. Hickey, did you manage to catch the last set of games?
I did. It was pretty exciting. Yeah, couldn't create the comeback, but option 12 definitely played pretty strong.
Yeah, they certainly did. I'm wondering, so if you're on our challengers here, what kind of bans are you thinking about, assuming you just watched the last set of games?
Pike.
Yeah, I mean Pike was obviously a big part of it. Did you take out the Amumu as well, or like the take out the mid laner with that Nico, or do you think it's just the Pike that was really holding it all together?
I think definitely the Pike was the strongest of the champions. I think it went like what 7-0 or something like that.
Yep.
Um, there's enough opportunity around everything else that if you get rid of the Pike and you don't pick that little kitty cat, had a lot better of a chance.
Well, also especially with all new players coming in for this next team, I'm sure their strategy will be quite different. Um, Obviously, they got to ban out Ashway's Morgana as well. So, especially because the king here has the blue side for this first or the second game of today, so they'd get first pick at that Morgana if they want it.
I
So,
don't know. You almost can let her have it, and then I mean, it is a pretty good. Ashway's pretty good at that Morgana, but you never know. It might be spicy to see someone let it through.
I don't know, man. Every time they want to let it through, it ends in a pile of blood. So, but maybe today will be different. We'll
Yeah,
s-
no, that's true.
yeah, we'll see what happens. Looks as though everyone is ready to roll, so just waiting for that big red start button to get hit, and we will be on our way. Um, Looking forward to see if option 12 can stay on the top of the hill, which of course is highlighted by this lovely crown here. So they did lose a ban. I believe it's round two, might be round one. They actually banned the Yumi, so they're scared of Hohenheim, who I believe, has been playing that Yumi quite a bit.
Well, it might be just they also played it last game, and it did have a few good stuns there. There's the Morgana ban, like you were saying.
Yeah, there certainly is a Morgana ban locking that out, and the Vigar.
Yeah, it seems like option 12 is definitely focusing on Hohenheim for their bans here.
Well, you got to keep an eye out on Hohenheim here. You got to look out to see what he's going to do. Assuming Hohenheim is in the support position, that Vigar ban is interesting. Unless they're thinking a support Vigar. I mean,
Oh,
Gregosaurus, of course, could also do it.
I've seen support Vigar many times, and Hohenheim can do it better than most. So
Well, we'll see what happens. We also have an Ari ban as well. So, a lot of focus there. We'll see what the last ban here from our challengers. There's the Pike. Okay. So, we'll see if Great Breed of Odin just goes into the Scion as normal or if he does something else. Oh, just grabbing that Nico first. All right.
Nico, yep.
So they are a big fan of that Nico, and I mean it was doing some severe damage at the end of that game, almost one-shotting Ash.
And you have Brandana on it, which is always scary to see.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh, Warwick. Very exciting for that on Queen Elizabeth. And we'll see. Prowler might grab that Amumu again. Did do very well with it. But the Warwick and Lulu, so definitely very different champs that our kings will be playing against here. Ooh, grabbing the Master Yi.
Ooh.
That was banned in game 1 against them, but it was not banned in this game, so we'll see Prowler working on that Yi.
I think if you watched last split for the LCUS at all, that Yi's a little bit scary on him.
Yeah, looking forward to see how they react to it. There are lots of opportunities to shut him down. You've got Warwick's suppression, Lulu's transformation abilities, as well as the general knockup. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, and the Lux grabbed, probably for Ashway, but Brandana, since Brandana's going to be using the Nico, that's probably definitely for Ashway, I would say. Though the Sona did a great job in game 1. Looking for some durability off of our option 12 Kings here for this game for the next set of picks. Probably the Scion. We'll see actually if our challengers ban it.
That wouldn't be a bad ban right away, but like you saw last game, there's more than just Scion Pike in Odin's wheelhouse there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it seems as though since the last split, our good buddy Greatbeard of Odin has been building an extra room in his house for all the new champions he can play. I wonder if when we return to regular LCUS splits, people will forget the Pike game and he'll have to remind them. Today I will remind them not to let me pick Pike. Do get the Vayne ban though, very interesting there. Jeff did a great job on the Ezreal. I wonder if they'll ban the Ezreal as well. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Urgot, that's right. They took the Urgot away from Greatbeard of Odin last time as well. So I'm expecting a Scion here, unless GBO is going to play like Shen, which he does also like.
It might be a good pick, the Shen with the Warwick up, so...
Now let's see if they remember that they don't get one more ban here or not. We have Ace predicting an Akali on Greatbeard of Odin. Alright, so there's that missed ban of the Kings. Alright. So let's see what the last 2 picks are here. The Jinx is very exciting. I do like seeing Jinx. Do want both teams to get a little bit more tank on them. So let's see what their picks are here. Galio could be interesting. Get that Master Yi off of important targets. Oh, alright. Go with the Alistar. Very nice. Oh, nope. Fiddlesticks. Support Fiddlesticks. Oh, God.
That makes a lot more sense, but...
Well, maybe support Fiddlesticks. He could also be mid Fiddlesticks. Lulu top, support Fiddlesticks. Let's do it. Do it. I'm kidding.
Let's put Galio mid.
Yeah, exactly. That looks like a team to me. Alright, so there's Greatbeard of Odin Shen. Happy to see it. And we're looking at most likely not a support pick, an ADC pick here for Jeff at the end. Ezreal again is still a viable option. See who he wants to go with. Oh yeah, Caitlyn was banned last time, so picking up that Caitlyn. Very nice.
I almost think that the Ezreal might have been a better pick with the Warwick there to just get away quicker, but we'll see how Caitlyn does.
Yeah, the net is certainly a viable option as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Gonna have to be a little bit quicker with that APM though, but nothing wrong with that. Lot of AP and limited durability over here for our challengers.
I wonder if they're... Oh, yes. So the Lulu's going against the Shen, it looks like.
Yep. Does appear like that. We did have support Fiddlesticks hijinks before, so we'll see if it happens again. But yeah, very interesting team coming here out of our challengers. We got Annie in that mid lane. Good stun, good damage coming out of that. Should pair nicely against the Nico if the Nico tries to go in with any of those rooting hijinks. And we all know how much fun Fiddlesticks can be to play against. But we'll see. I'm interested to see how this Warwick builds. Might try to be a little more durable to make up for the lack of durability. Might just go pure Predator and see if they can get some quick kills on this somewhat squishy bot lane of the Lux and the Caitlyn. But yeah, what do you think of the lineup we're looking at here, Hickey? Which team do you think comes out on top?
I'm gonna have to say with the Kings would have to stay on top of this one. Just the Master Yi Shen combination that you can get off there, along with the Lux Root, and we saw the Nico game last game. It's a tall order that the challengers here are going for, but it, they went spicy picks, so we'll see if it at least.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of surprise opportunities here for the challengers. You've got Fiddlesticks and Warwick both able to come at you from strange and fun angles. Yeah, a lot of CC as Ace points out here. Keep that Jinx alive. Kind of similar to what we saw in the first game, where Sick Nasty Throws had most of their damage focused on their ADC. Um, so we'll see if our challengers can make up for Sick Nasty Throws' failures. No offense to Sick Nasty Throws, of course.
I think the Annie might be the most important one on that team actually. Stop the Nico in lane, and then if the Annie can get going, then you can really aim here.
hmm Yeah, Annie's low mobility may end up being an issue. Those Master Yi can just chase her down for his entire life, easy peasy. Not to mention Shen doing some of that great gap closing that he can do. But if they can keep her in the back line, hide behind that Warwick, get some disruption from that Fiddlesticks, and we'll be good to go with that. We'll see if the challengers are able to pull that off. Do see Arcane Soda in the chat commenting about the missed ban. That is intentional. The Kings lose a ban every time they're on top of the hill. It's stressful being on top of the hill, man. So if Option 12 wins this next game, there will be 2 bans out going into the last game of the evening. All right, so 20 seconds. I also feel good about Option 12's chances here of staying up on the hill, but I can't count out Hohenheim's hijinks on Fiddlesticks. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, 5
It'll be
seconds.
interesting to see if that he can get the Jinx rolling. I know Alonzi Tardis is a pretty good Jinx player himself, so if the combo of Jinx Fiddlesticks in the bot lane can really, we'll see if Jeff and Ashway are up for the challenge.
Mm-hmm. For sure. All right, going into the skins. Looks as though everyone's got... Nope, no Warwick skin. Disappointing. Oh, I haven't seen that Fiddlestick splash art. That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to well, yeah, I'll give it to Option 12 this time. Though I do like how Annie and Star Guardian kind of link up, and then Space Jinx and Space Fiddlesticks are kind of cool.
Oh, very cool.
Pulse Fire Shen, not my favorite, but not terrible.
I really like the Cosmic Blade Master Yi.
Oh yes, yeah. Blade Master's got Blade Master. Yi in general has a lot of nice skins.
Yeah.
Can do a lot with the samurai aesthetic. He's a Jedi. He's a cyborg ninja. He's a space wizard sword man thing.
Between Yi and Lux, I think they have the most skins in the game.
Mm,
Yeah.
that I would know. Get a chart up. And least skins in the game. Is that still Volibear or Zac? Not counting new champs, of course.
Tom Kench might be down there.
Where's my definitely not Zac skin? Just a big jello blob with a top hat and a mustache. Possibly a monocle. Alright, game is loaded in and we are on our way here. Excited to see if we're going to get another invade. Didn't work out for Option 12 in that first game, but maybe they'll try it again. Not a lot of great level 1 champs on our challenger's side here. But they could get some good damage and poke shenanigans.
And if they started the Luck Stone, that invade might actually work out pretty well for them.
Nope, looks like they're just going kind of usual. Everyone just kind of splitting out. Alright, so Prowler is here. Sees at least the Lizabear and Alonzi here. And Prowler sees... Oh, that's not Prowler, that's Nico playing tricks. Oh, here comes the ambush here on the Nico. Let's see what happens. He does get the fear. Gets a little poke there too. Everything's fine though. That's such a weird skin for Fiddlesticks. Alright, so we got a blue start here for the Warwick and a solo start for Prowler. No leash help there. Doubt Hohenheim's going to try to steal any sort of buffs here like he used to do when he's mid lane. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on it. The mid lane didn't really heat up for option 12 in game 1 until he hit close to level 6. We'll see if he feels the same way with the Annie.
I would expect him to play a little bit safe at first here with the Annie stuns coming up there.
Mm-hmm. Great Beard Odin getting some pokes. What did he start with? Sorry, with sword. Okay. Nice to see 2 characters in the bot lane again instead of just one and one on somebody's shoulder. No offense to the 3 Yuumi mains out there. But yeah, Envy getting some nice CS. Gregosaurus also getting some nice CS, so they're doing pretty well here. We'll see if they're able to keep at it. Lizabear, little behind on the second buff. See if that impacts her or not. Oh, nice shot there by Jeff. Might be able to grab Hohenheim. Good sidestep. Manages to not get snagged. Great Beard Odin pretty low on health. Is on the Lizabear's scent trail. And Ashway continues to do some good zoning positioning here, but I mean they probably don't have to worry too much about Warwick until 6. Great Beard Odin though almost picked off. Very low on health. Lulu getting a little bit of pokes here and there. Yeah, I was about to ask if Greatbeard should go back, but looks like he's made the decision for us. How soon do you think Prowler is going to end up ganking here, Hickey? You think he's going to...
I was thinking that this mid lane would be a good position right here if he could get a nice jump off, but away from that.
Yep, looks as though he might be thinking of invade here instead. Oh. They do have vision here on that Hohenheim. A dive is probably out of the question. Yeah.
Retreats back to his own jungle.
Alright, 5 versus 5 in levels in this mid lane. Brandana, like we said, we'll see if he decides to do another quick engage as he's close to 6. But that Gregosaurus insta-stun will probably set him off of it. Oh, does just land the stun right there. And we get the first turret plating just before 5 minutes there. So a little bit more pushed in this Lux lane compared to the Sona lane last game.
With the Lux poke, that's a little bit expected. That Alonzi Tardis and kind of missed a few side steps there, but that, that comes as part of it.
Yeah, Jinx being a mobile, or less mobile than other ADCs, not great for her against the kind of poke she's dealing with from the Lux. Leads to about a 16 CS deficit right now, though she should be able to make that back up. Top lane, 27 to 30, so Great Beard of Odin is doing well to keep up with that range to Ras. We do have Brandana at 6 now. Gregosaurus is as well, though. Could combo into a powerful Tibbers, and Prowler is rotating. Envy probably saw it because of the Scuttle Crab, though.
Playing too safe, though.
Oh, here we go. That's a big stun. Does embiggen himself. Flashes as well. Should get out. Nice turnaround damage. Probably don't want to get too close, though. That's that surprise durability that no one really looks out for. You know it's there, but you never expect it.
Good timing on the flash to make sure that the Lulu got out of that.
Alright, Shen keeps farming up. We do have the ult on that Shen now, so any trouble in the bot or mid lane will be able to come and help. We do have a fake Caitlyn heading into the mid lane. So, yeah. No reason to really keep the disguise going there. Yeah, this bot lane though, Alonzi Tardis really falling behind on the CS. Bigger Caitlyn gets, the better for them, and that's a 600 gold lead for her. Warwick is 5, not close to 6, so any sort of bot lane ganks from this Warwick will probably be a while. Cloud Drake, Brandana may see that it's thinking of being taken here. At the very least, they do have a control ward that will spot it.
Decides that the ward's not worth it.
Yep. Alright, so they see that Prowler is now in there, but a level 6 Yi will probably be a level 5 Warwick. And we once again have Neeko playing tricks. Here comes Gregosaurus. Might be walking into a trap here. Let's see what happens. Flashes immediately. Good call there. Does have the stun up. Big Tibbers. Doesn't matter. Yep. Poor Annie.
That's exactly what they didn't want to happen there. Master Yi getting fed.
Yeah, not only Master Yi getting fed. Oh, big laser there as well. Alonzi is going to get sniped. Hohenheim does manage to block it. Not only Master Yi getting fed, but even if they had managed to get him down at all, that Shen ult would have helped as well. So just not a great position for Gregosaurus to be in. Probably should have sacrificed the Tibbers and ran. Alright, but Elizabeth is 6 now. So Warwick will be able to do some hijinks. But we do have our Kings option 12 taking this first dragon. Good Cloud Drake, that'll help Master Yi a ton. They will get spotted by this ward, as if they didn't know they were coming already.
And Neeko flashed away from their engaged mid there too.
Yeah, good to get that flash down. So both summoners down for Brandana now, both the Ignite and the Flash. Lulu rotating back up here. Still even in CS despite her business trip to the mid lane. CS very painful still for that bot lane. Jinx 30 CS down. 500, 600 gold almost. Great Beard of Odin level 8.
I almost want that the Warwick to help out the bot lane a little bit more than they're doing so far.
Oh. Maybe pop that ult a little early there. Tibbers and Ignite goes down. I think Brandana can get away, though. Oh, there's the Warwick, though! Shen ult! Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Big tower damage, though. That was an interesting kind of disjointment there. Good flash to get out of it. Master Yi is waiting for blood. Envy Spider Sense goes off and goes the other way. All right.
Just CS in the bot lane.
Yep, CS differential is the same. Envy coming up here, poking on Great Beard of Odin. Nice, the game is a little different paced this time. Less bloody early on here. Great Beard of Odin almost saved that kill as well, but the damage was just too much. Oh, we do have some attempts here by Fiddlesticks. Jeff, picked off by the turret. Big laser counter, though, and Ashaway gets hijacked from Envy with a back teleport. 2 for 1. Good move there by Hohenheim to get some of that damage out. Supports don't care if they die.
And that was a pretty good laser, though, to turn the tide there a little bit.
Indeed. Jinx got 2 assists there, but is getting some turret plating down now. Prowler waiting for an opening. Looks as though the Warwick may be coming to help as well. Could jump or... Nope. Rotating mid instead. Not a bad place for him to go. Looks as though they'll wisely back off, though. And we have Nico pretending to be Master Yi. And they will see the other Master Yi right here. Alright. So, Envy is in a little bit of trouble. Double flashes here. Tardis misses the grab. Oh, there's the pounce. Good plays there. Channeling to try to get out of it. Good throw there. That's a big double kill. Gregosaurus just kind of walking right into this. Yeah, not a great place for Gregosaurus to wander into. 4 for 1.
That was looking pretty bad from the start there for Meow.
Yeah, absolutely. Nope. Hohenheim going in on this Shen. Doesn't get too much damage dealt, though.
The level difference right there is hurting him.
Yeah, absolutely. Level and gold as well. It's 600 gold difference. But good job keeping that mid lane secure for his mid laner, who will be returning to lane now. As Arcade Soda points out, the Yi was at pretty low health for a while there, but managed to survive long enough. But did eventually die. Yeah, this bot lane is really suffering for our challengers here. Kings are doing a great job keeping that lockdown. Here comes Hohenheim, though. They get the pokes and the slows. Jeff very low here. Elonzi gets the last little poke off. In the mid lane, Prowler also going in on Gregosaurus. Gregosaurus does manage to get the stun off. Tower might get the kill. Does.
Gives Brandana the assist there, but definitely win to get that kill.
Alright, so a little bit of fear there on Ashaway. Ashaway's laser is on cooldown, but with these kind of weak minions here, that might just get that turret plating and run. Ooh, Hohenheim tanks a tower shot. Oh, fighting here in the mid lane area. Brandana takes some damage. Lizabear trying to get on him. Level 7 versus level 10, though. The damage is enormous. Great Beard of Odin poking Envy the Serpent as well. Yeah, these level differentials are really hurting our challengers right now. Though Hohenheim does almost swoop up on Annie.
Envy keeps rotating away from top, and now there's a nice CS lead there for Shen.
Yeah, Envy's definitely getting a lot done, but not to the benefit of his wallet. Does have a gold lead over the Shen right now, thanks to those assists. Oh, turret is destroyed. Here comes the Hohenheim play here. doesn't manage to get the Ashway or anything else. Teleport from Great Beard of Odin rather than the ultimate, which is still on cooldown. Alonzi wisely gets away. And they manage to grab their second dragon, Earth Drake this time. Oh! Odin trying to go in on Lizabear, who flashes away. Gregosaurus is there to possibly assist. Might go in on this Brandana instead. Turret is almost dead as well, which would be the second turret for our Kings.
Trying to get some work done on that top lane turret for the Meow.
Oop. Alright, so I got that mid lane turret. Yep, things going very well for option 12 right now. They're rotating up, it looks like, but they do have Meow coming with them. But these level, we got 2 level 8s on Meow here versus level 9s and up. So they're going to have to get a good power spike here. They do have both of their ambushers waiting in the wings, though. This could be very good if option 12 doesn't see it. Hohenheim comes in with the fear. There's the pounce on the Shen. Not really the target you want to see pounced on there. And here comes Brandana in on the backside. Gets Lizabear. Snipe on Envy, who fortunately Hohenheim really good at blocking those snipes today. Oh, backside. Good fear there. Good transformation as well. Could have staggered that a little bit better. Gregosaurus drops the tippers down. Gets 2.
Wow.
Alright, so that was a 4 for 2, all things considered there.
And they were letting Alonzi Tardis farm the entire time in the bot lane, so maybe next time around that team fight goes a little differently.
Oh yeah, this Jinx is definitely catching up. Now down 20 CS only. Only 300 golds. So good for Alonzi, keeping focused. I don't know if he used the rocket there. If he did, I missed it.
I didn't see it, but I wasn't.
Alright, Rift Herald picked up here by Prowler. Gonna get a lot of damage on this turret. Probably won't kill it, but Brandana's a little bit away. Yeah, okay. Lux does not risk it. Is a little bit slower than this Caitlyn, thanks to both Cloud and upgraded boots. So Alonzi's gonna have to move those feet. Alright, so 5,500 gold lead. But I think that Meow, our challengers, might be getting their stride here. That Annie's damage is really starting to spike, despite being just 2 and 4. Next dragon will be another Earth Drake. So not necessarily the push that, or the spike that Meow needs, but it might help them catch up on those objectives they need, though top turret could go down with the next couple of pushes. Oh, Arcane Soda expressing hate for Pulse Fire Caitlyn. Do not like vulture bikes, Arcane Soda? Oh! We got a little bit of an encounter here. Hohenheim manages to get away despite the ignite. Very close though, 120 health. Oh, yeah, we're seeing a lot of the damage potential coming out of these carries now as well. Got some Master Yi hijinks here in the jungle with the Nico. Oh, Lizabear just ignoring it, misses the pounce there. Prowler manages to get the speed off, does his multi-hit attack to avoid the slow. Seeing Prowler doing very well with that Yi. Gregosaurus is going to have to get out of there. Oh, the flash! Very unfortunate. Hohenheim tries to go in for the disruption. Doesn't get picked off, though, so that's a positive at least.
That's exactly what Meow needs is a pick. They need to get one thing to get them going right here.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if they're able to get it or not. Prowler does pop the Rift Herald. I think that was intentional, but it may not have been. They've had it for a little bit. But this is a very aggressive push. Only 20 minutes, and they're already knocking at the door compared to last game. Alonzi here alone. Now once again behind in CS. Now that Jeff is back in the farming position. Oh, gotta look out for Brandana here, who is popping the ultimate. Flash, again, doesn't really work the way they probably wanted it to. Couple of misplays from Meow here, our challenger.
And the Shen coming in to make sure nothing else happens.
Yeah.
And get Meow.
Especially with that level 2 ultimate now, cooldown is greatly reduced. Still long, but not as long as level 1.
With that mid turret down, that base looks nice and open for option 12 here.
Yeah, especially with the 2 Earth Drakes. That damage is going to be exuberant when they finally start hitting that inhibitor. One more team fight feels like it'll probably end this for them. I think that Meow needs to get a good ambush set up. They haven't quite had the Hohenheim ambushes that you typically see when Hohenheim is playing this Fiddlesticks. I don't know if the Nico is throwing them off or something else. Jeff does have to flash to get out of there, though. That was probably the pick they could have used. It'd be nice if option 12 would miss a flash the way Meow missed those flashes. That was a very pivotal missed flash, unfortunately. Well, we'll see what happens. Prowler and Brandana are taking out the Baron. Oh, Shen gets stepped on a little bit here, is soloing our Fiddlesticks. Barely keeps alive with the live stream, but there goes the Shen. Big ult from the Nico, though. That's multiple kills. Absolutely no problem. Did anyone get the license plate on that Nico that just hit our challengers?
And they got the Baron on top of it.
Yeah, absurd damage output from this Nico. Let me just check something here. What is the damage on this ultimate? 700 damage.
Oh.
And that's just the level 2? Yeah. That's an insane amount of damage from this Nico. That's half an ADC's hit points. Yep, almost exactly half. Granted, it's a big AoE ult. You can see it coming, but that doesn't mean you can get out of the way.
It was the perfect spot for it in that last fight there.
All right.
I think it hit 3 of them.
Hohenheim and Lizabert, a little bit of miscommunication. Hohenheim going in by himself. No one there to help him out. He's going to get 4-shot here. This time hit by a snipe that was meant for him. And option 12 should just come in and crush this, I would think. 1,200 gold lead. The Kings may still be on top of the mountain. Oh, possibly rotating over here to the other side. Prowler is there, wants another turret. Hohenheim will be back in 7 seconds, so Meow may get one more shot here. They are just kind.
They want the inhibitors first.
Yeah, they're kind of waiting for their moment here. Option 12 looks like they're playing it safe. They could have gone much deeper than they chose to. Yeah, Prowler actually goes back, so they don't want this fight. This has got to be like, this is the safest anyone with this much of a lead has ever played. But single elimination, gotta dot your I's.
And then now they just got all that gold. They're going back, getting the items that they're completing, and now the next fight should be completely unfair.
Yeah, got a Cloud Drake coming up. I don't know if they'll be that thorough, but we'll see what happens. This turret should go down pretty quickly here. Nice sidestep by Prowler, making sure he's not getting caught there. Gregosaurus was in the halfway through casting a spell or attacking there and chose not to do it. Yeah, this must be pretty frustrating for Hohenheim, considering how well he's done in Fiddlesticks in the past.
This seems like option 12 is not putting themselves in positions to get caught out. Like, that's how Hohenheim usually gets them, is a nice pick, and it's just not happening in this game.
Well, it looks as though it might have a killing blow coming in here. rotating up to that top. Got Great Beard of Odin in the bot side with that ultimate and teleport readily available. Might be doing some split pushing here. Not too much to split push on, though, so might just be trying to cause a bit of a distraction. Once again, Hohenheim and Lizabear are sitting off to the side. Oh, Prowler! I don't know if he anticipated or what, but just flashes right into that. Does use his ult, though, to no real avail, so that's a little bit of a power helping for Meow. Don't think it'll matter, though. Do have the Shen in the bot. They're kind of ignoring him. Gregosaurus coming in. Oh, big snare there. Waiting for the laser. Doesn't happen. Oh, does happen. Misses everything.
So late, yeah.
A lot of blown ultimates here. Great Beard of Odin is pushing completely opposed, though, on this turret. He's going to get a turret. Finally, Alonzi Tardis comes down to try to disrupt him. All right, here comes the Fiddle. Fiddle goes in, does get embiggened, but he just gets melted. A lot of good damage there. They do manage to take out that Nico, who doesn't get his ultimate off, but Prowler just deals so much damage as Master Yi. Gregosaurus incredibly low as well. That's a good move there by Jeff. Probably going to pick him off. Red buff damage is too strong. Envy takes a shot. Ooh, Alan Z was going to go block it, but I think Envy is tougher than he is.
That's another solid win from Option 12.
Oh yes, absolutely. This Nexus is going to go down, and there you have it. The king remains the king. 2-game streak. All right. So maybe that Nico is a bigger threat than people thought.
Yeah, the Nico is definitely was definitely huge in that game, and just the Annie just couldn't quite keep up. You know, we saw the power spike for the Annie, and
Yep.
it happened. It was great, and then it just couldn't keep going up like the Nico was doing.
Nice power spike from the entirety of our option 12 here. Good damage from the Caitlyn, from the Lux, from the Nico. Annie did manage to do the most damage out of her team. The Jinx, Alan Z's Jinx just never really quite was able to get back from that CS deficit, unfortunately. All right, so once again, option 12, king remains king. We will take a short break and then go into what I believe will be our last game of the evening as one more team tries to take down option 12. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.